Hello, Reject Nation. We are going to watch today a new trailer released for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. It's a 30-second TV spot apparently featuring some new footage. I can't wait to see what this opens up the door for now that Morbius is out. Leave a like if you can. We're going to talk about whatever's in here, and also the runtime was revealed for this movie. I do have some thoughts on that we'll share after talking about this little spot. Lastly, tickets are going to go on sale this week. I'm not saying where I'm going, because I don't want too much competition for when I'm scouring AMC Universal tickets this coming Wednesday.
Good save.
My dead center seats I'm aiming for. AMC Universal IMAX.
In Hollywood.
The big theater.
Yeah, in Universal City,
California. Florida, California.
Yeah, California.
If you see me there, don't say hi. But I love attention, so come up to me and talk to me.
Just don't say hi.
Just don't say hi. But, you know, if you want a photo, I'll only do videos.
Will you record a TikTok with me?
The multiverse. It's life or death. Could use an Avenger.
Yeah, you can.
Other Avengers.
We'll get you back on the lunchbox.
Woo, Mordo.
Clear shot.
Oh! Whoa!
Depends on us.
Oh, shit.
Dang.
Pressure then.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Tickets on sale this Wednesday.
Hold on, we gotta watch that again.
Yeah,
Is that Chthon?
I think it must be.
Let's see. Looks like that character that was on the poster needs to say.
The multiverse. It's life or death.
Love the colors, man. That's
Could use an Avenger.
There are other Avengers.
We'll get you back on the lunchbox.
You're the most magical, Wanda.
looks like definitely the Camartage moment.
The fate of the multiverse depends on us. No pressure then.
He's
Doctor
behind
Strange in
them.
the Multiverse of Madness. Tickets on sale this Wednesday.
I keep trying to figure out, like, what moment in the movie would that be from?
Well, yeah,
Is the
and
demons fighting alongside them?
exactly, yeah. At first, I was like, oh, okay, so he's gotta come. Like they're dealing with the darkhold. It only makes sense for Chthon to show up, but then to have him actually not seemingly attacking Wong and Wanda is a little funky.
Well, I think one conclusion one can draw is that with Wanda now control the Darkhold, maybe whatever other entities they're up against, she manages to use, if that is Chthon. I mean, it's like, I find it kind of hard to believe that they would just reveal Chthon in this manner. But it looks exactly like it.
They're gonna
It
do-
looks like the live action version of Chthon is what it
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
like. So I would imagine that maybe because she's fighting alongside Wong and whatever this demon is, and then they're going up against something or someone, so she's able to control whoever, you know, that demon is, or at least find a way to have that demon aid in them. I still think she's the bad guy in the movie. Like that, there's this one shot where she's like hovering above what looks like that moment in the previous trailer when that big black smoke comes in and consumes Camartage, and it looks like that's her floating above it. But really, the big takeaway from this trailer is, wait, which one is? Which
time?
No, which one's the mom? Monica or Maria? I forget. Whoever the mom is, the one in Captain Marvel. I think it's Maria.
Maria
Yeah.
Rambeau is mom, and
Yes.
Monica Rambeau is daughter.
I believe that's the way it goes. Anyway, yeah. I've heard many speculation about who this character is, whether that be Monica or Maria Rambeau or Tom Cruise's superior Iron Man. I think it would just be so cool to like bring her back after Captain Marvel, let her have some type of multiverse version. I don't know if it is the MCU version, I highly doubt it, but if it's a different version from the multiverse who's part of the Illuminati, who's like using some of the Ultron bot gear, I think that would be really cool.
And a great way to like tease her transition into Photon or Spectrum or whatever they ultimately decide to call her character in the future of the actual MCU timeline, you know?
I just gotta say, like, the cinematography on all these shots, like, that's what makes every new shot exciting, is they all pop. The colors pop, and that's one thing that I think is so great about getting Sam Raimi on board for this movie, is the cinematography really shines. Like, if you compare a lot of the way the imagery looks here versus some other MCU joints, or even the previous Doctor Strange movie, everything just the word that comes to mind is pop.
No, absolutely.
Zest.
It's got that Sam Raimi sort of zap and zing to it. It's got the energy, but also in a way that doesn't make me wary, because like if you look at a lot of Sam Raimi blockbuster trailers for the previous like tentpole movies he's done, you know, there's something that feels almost artificial about them, where this actually, while it has all the crazy MCU effects we would expect, it still feels like tangible in a way, and it still feels like it's a movie, like an actual movie, and not just sort of like a CGI mess, which is what you would hope for, especially with such a potential for all these different effects-driven worlds colliding together. So it's like the biggest production in a way I could imagine for Sam Raimi, but at the same time, it doesn't look like it's falling into some of the pitfalls that his blockbusters have been subject to in the past. It gives me hope for this.
Now, we got to talk about the runtime. The runtime actually has me legit concerned. I was already a little bit wary, you know, hearing all the rumors about this movie, and granted, you might have seen on the channel that we actually made a decision to, maybe we shouldn't cover as much leaks as we once did, you know, so we haven't really been following any of the actual leaks that have been coming out. But needless to say, it's really obvious they are jam-packing a lot into this one movie. And so the reported runtime, because some theaters did, like, they have the tickets to go up already. Some theaters already like have, here's what the showtimes are gonna be, so be prepared. And the runtime is 2 hours and 6 minutes. And I think that's remarkably short for everything that's going to be in this one movie, supposedly, right? When you're hearing about the cameos, the characters opening up the world, calling it Multiverse of Madness. Now, a lot of this could come down to just proper tone and just really tight scripting, but you know, it's though some of the rumors that I've heard, granted it's just rumors, they seem likely, is that like the original cut for this movie was 3 hours long before they had to end up trimming it down. I mean, Spider-Man No Way Home, that in and of itself was 2.5 hours or somewhere around there. I forget the exact runtime, but it warranted that runtime, and you saw how much it benefited from having that runtime. And just with knowing what's in this movie so far, like, I feel like you need a little bit of a longer runtime so it doesn't feel rushed.
Yeah, and with the amount of importance that this movie seems to be carrying with it, and the fact that it does seem like a more Avengers worthy, like they literally name check the Avengers in this trailer. There's a lot of crossover here beyond just multiverse stuff. It seems like they're going to decide some very important things for just the fabric of the MCU multiverse moving forward. And so yeah, while I'm not necessarily worried by the runtime, it is a fascinating prospect to me, because this is only about 10 minutes longer than Doctor Strange, and you know, it's not supposed to be as contained a movie as Doctor Strange, and I mean, that managed to pack a whole lot of craziness into that hour and 55 minutes or whatever. But yeah, part of me wonders, well, maybe they really streamlined the story, and maybe despite all of the crazy world hopping and character bending we'll see, maybe they did just really tighten the main plot to keep it, you know, contained and organized and all that. But at the same time, yeah, you expect a 2.5 hour movie at least for something as big and broad and important seeming as this movie is.
Well, what do you guys think about the runtime? Leave your thoughts down below. You can subscribe, click that bell. Hey, let's do a Patron. Mitchell Reed, per being a new patron. Traditional shout out time. M for multiverse.
I for incredible.
T for tremendously incredible.
C for cool.
H for hell yeah Mitchell.
E for excellent.
L for love you.
And L for lick you.
Yeah, Mitchell, we're gonna love you to
love
hell.
your face.
Thanks for being part of the
you.
Patreon page.
Be well.
Welcome, mother effer.